So I know I can't be the only one who's still like in disbelief that last night's game and even the night before happened the way they did. They went down the way they did. It feels pretty great right now to be a Dodger fan. It's like last year when you just felt like your team couldn't lose. I of course still feel like they can lose this year, but I don't feel like the way I did a week and a half ago when I was like completely losing my shit when we played the Cardinals. It's now like I feel good about our division. I feel good about us coming back and finding a way to win when we have to. It was a great series against Arizona. Now we start a series against a not very good Mets team. However, we do face DeGrom tonight, who's probably the best pitcher in the NL this year. So there will be a big game for our bats to see if they can find a way to come through against such great pitching. That seems to be where they struggled this weekend. They found a way to win it once they got into the bullpen. So if we can't hit DeGrom, hopefully we can work the counts and get him out of there and get to their bullpen as quick as possible. We've got Wood on the mound, so feeling good about that. He's obviously not what he was anywhere near what he was last year, but he's still having a pretty decent year. He's having an okay year ever since he kind of got through that time of pitching like shit. So let's get in today. Trying to think. I haven't seen the lineup, so I can't give you my opinion on that. But from what I read, it said that it's obviously a very lefty-heavy lineup, which makes a lot of sense with DeGrom being a righty. So hopefully our guys are ready to go. Peterson, I would assume Muncy, Bellinger, Turner I'm sure is in there. Machado's I'm sure is in there. Grandal's a better lefty than he is righty, so I'm sure he's in there. So let's just get this win tonight, keep the roll going. We want to keep our spot in first place to ourselves. We don't want to give the Dbacks a chance to get right back up there tonight because I'm pretty sure they're playing the Padres. So we've got to hold strong and then off to Colorado this weekend. So I'm going to make my way up to the gates and get ready for this game. Starts in about 30 minutes.
Leading off, left fielder, number 31. John Peterson. Batting second, third baseman, number 10, Justin Turner. Batting third, the shortstop, number 8, Maeda. Batting fourth, at second base, number 13, Max. Batting fifth in center field, number 61, Alex Verdugo. Batting sixth, first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger. Batting seventh, behind the plate, number 9, Yasmani Grandal. Batting eighth, right fielder, number 66, Yasiel Puig. Batting ninth, on the mound, number 57, Alex Wood.
Giveaway to show you guys really quick. It's a small little cooler bag. You see, of course, on the inside.
It's now time for the words that are recited before each and every game here at Dodger Stadium. Please welcome to the field a lifelong Dodgers fan from Calabasas, 95-year-old Barry Weintraub. Take it away, Barry.
Just wanted to show you guys that really quickly.
Dodger baseball.
Just got me started here. Already got a 1-0 lead in the first inning. Woo! JT is on fire. So far far, this is not good. Dodgers can't seem to hit outside of a couple hits. What is it? 5 hits on the night, and Turner's home run being a big one. We had first and third with at one point with no outs. Grandal struck out. Puig hit into a double play. We just caught a bad break there in the bottom of the 8th. Turner was on first. Machado doubled. Unfortunately, it was a ground rule double. Otherwise, Turner probably scores on that play the way things were looking. So just not great. I don't want to say it bats or not. It's kind of always hard to tell, but it just seems like they can't get it done with runners in scoring position. And this has been a problem, I mean, pretty much all season. And a lot of innings at that, or not a lot of innings, during a lot of games at that, if not necessarily the entire season, but a lot of games. Sorry, I'm cold, so I'm like having a hard time thinking right now. It's just rough, and it's not good, especially when you're playing a team like the Mets. We did face DeGrom, and so that I totally understand, but the first and third with nobody out, that was their bullpen. Last inning, I mean, DeGrom went, 6 innings, I believe? And so there's just no reason why we shouldn't have scored more than 1 run by now, especially when they have 2 errors and it's allowed us to get on base. We have to take advantage of those situations. Right now it's the top of the 9th. It's still tied 1-1. Maeda's pitching. Hopefully he can get out of this. We can hit a walk-off next inning. Really don't want this game to go very late. And I just want to get out of here with a win. Things have been going well. San Diego's currently beating Arizona 6-2. Looks like Arizona is up with second and third, 2 outs. So San Diego's doing their job for us. I would like to get a win so we can go 2 games up instead of just the one from us losing and them losing. So let's get it going, offense. Bring me that win home, please. We all need it. Let's keep this going. Let's stay hot. Let's sweep the Mets. They're not very good. And let's just go into Colorado with a good division lead because they won today. So we're barely holding on to that spot between them and Arizona. So Maeda just got the out. Unfortunately, there's a runner at third now with 1 out. So we'll see how this goes.
Well, Matt Kemp is up in another big situation here. Grandal just flew out. So Verdugo came across to score. Kemp is the tying run tonight, though. He cannot win the game no matter what he does. So there's a swing and strike. Even if he goes deep, it's still a tied game. So right now, we just want him to get on. And we've got Freese on deck. Come on, Kemp. Just anything right now. Find a way to get on. Oh, no. What we needed. Ouch. That's rough. Well, that one sucked. Well, that's the game. That's what happens when the offense doesn't get their job done. Cody should have been on second base, though, so that could definitely be an issue somewhat. He hit a ball down the line. They called it foul. Then they overturned it, called it fair, but it went right on the line. He easily would have been at second, so that is a questionable call there. But doesn't matter. We lost. And we'll be back here tomorrow, so I will see you guys then.